Okay, y'all, let's get into it. An entire friend group stopped talking after one birthday night, and to this day, nobody will clearly say what happened. But if you pay attention, the signs are all there. Okay, let's just start by saying I'm not here to expose anyone or put names on anything. This is about breaking down a situation that a lot of people have either seen or experienced themselves. Sometimes it's not just what happens, it's how everything falls apart after. Okay, so at one point this was a close group. Always together, always posting, always around each other. You very rarely seen one without the other. They pretty much turned each other up. They were friends. You know how you could just tell when people are genuinely close? Constant interaction. Inside jokes, always around. But then things start to shift. Everything seemed to trace back to one specific night, her birthday. Now, what's being said is that something crossed a line that night involving someone in the group and someone's relationship. But here's the thing. Situations like this don't usually explode immediately. It's what happens after that reveals everything. After that night, the dynamic changed. People stopped appearing together. Posts slowed down. Then came the unfollows. And when multiple people start moving differently at the same time, that's definitely not random. This is where people miss the bigger picture. It's not even about proving what happened. It's about behavior. Because when trust is broken in a group, even slightly, everything starts to unravel. Some people go quiet. Some distance themselves. Some try to act like nothing happened. But silence is usually the loudest answer.
And a friend of her had told me. And then I confronted him about it. I confronted her about it. She admitted it. She said she was drunk. She walked in the room. They slept with each other on my birthday right before I got to the hotel.
On your birthday?
On my birthday, my 18th birthday, yes. I was sober.
No, it was the night of Tati's birthday.
Oh my God. Why you just everybody was on the night of Tati's birthday? I was so to up. Everybody. Hey, why was
Taya was quiet. Bro, that video is so funny.
Well, I was so told everybody was fucked. Bro, I couldn't even make it into the club.
Everybody was fucked up.
Was sleeping in her car on the driver's seat. On my seat, like this thing in my car. Like, Tati, you're gonna get a DUI. You're gonna get a DUI. Get in house. I got tore up on my 18th birthday. I was with Mr. Mucus, and I had a group of friends. And when I left the club, all my friends went to the hotel, and I went to my aunt's house, which is up the street from the club, to barf in GTA, right? So as I'm dozing off, waking up, barfing in the toilet, laying down at my aunt's house, I completely forget that my friends and Mr. Mucus are at the hotel. So I get up from the bed, and I go to the hotel, right? Mind you, the whole time that I was at my aunt's house, they already had intercourse at our hotel. I wasn't aware. I fell asleep in the shower. I was like, this on my will. My mom was fucked up. I can't even tell you. I was door open and all. I was sitting in the car, door open and all, just sitting on my wheel, slumped. Wait, okay, so y'all, you act the same every time. Like, shit. I don't act shy when I'm drunk. When we in closed doors, you act fun. When we're outdoors, you're boring.
You're very boring.
When I'm outdoors with y'all, I'm fun.
Barely.
When I'm outdoors with everybody,
Girl, you started getting like fun when we finally got out of players. That's when you was talking your shit.
Yeah. Shit.
So here's what we can see from that night. Or, well, not see, but at least hear. They're talking about how fun the night was, right? Everyone's drinking. The energy was up. It was lit. Nothing seems off. So one could only question at this point, why would a friend even think, even fathom the thought to do that? That's really mind-boggling to me, especially if it's more so like a family thing. But then again, the real question isn't who did what. It's what actually caused everything to fall apart. Why? Because if you've ever been in a situation like this, you already know it only takes one moment to change everything. Let me know what you guys think really happened. What breaks a friendship faster, betrayal or how people handle it after? So really, I just want to close by just making a couple statements. I've pretty much been watching this friend group since the beginning. So I have seen, them all together, have seen them all having a great time. And then all of a sudden that just stopped and changed. I'm really happy for like the context of everything when, she came out to tell her story and what really transpired, with this whole situation that she got going on. She just so happened to say this led up to him, taking me here to point A to point B unclothed because of the fact that I found out that, he did something with one of my best friends of 7 years. So with that being said, I just really hope that everybody, can reflect on this situation and maybe learn some things from it, and just grow as human beings. And I'm just hoping that everything pretty much turns around for everybody. But just enjoy what I got here. Like looking at it, you can see them in the studio, which is really another topic I want to touch on with them promoting the rapper's music. I feel like with them being on the scene, they were able to propel his music career just from them being young, fresh minded, full of life, full of energy, and just being bad. With that, what more do you need? You got bad bitches pushing you and everybody like, oh, let's listen to his music now. So really, we really should credit these young ladies, because if it really wasn't for them going around giving him the inspiration that, he needed, then, we may not be so privy to those hits that he, were able to produce. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. It took me some time. I'm really working on my editing. I charge it to my head, not my heart. And I love y'all and hope to see y'all for the next one. Bye.